Good morning and welcome to your Monday morning of guided reading. This is the White Book Band and it is the 25th of January. So we are now moving on to chapter 4, A Terrible Tizzy. So you should pause it now and read it, and then I will read it to you. Baby Fan began to blub. Small Fan started to cough. Mother Fan spluttered. Grandpa Fan clutched at his throat. "Oh no," said Father Fan. "Let's get out of here." Moving on to our next page is the opportunity to read this. Pause it now and then I will read it to you. Grandpa Fan was in a terrible tizzy. The smell had made him so dizzy that he tossed and tumbled. He knocked Father Fan one way into the candy floss spinner and Mother Fan the other way into the popcorn machine. Luckily, when Father Fan was handed out on a stick, he managed to escape, but poor Mother Fan had to pop herself out of the popcorn box. Again, you should pause the video now so that you can read this independently, and then I will read it for you. Then Father Fan grabbed Grandpa, Mother Fan clutched Small Fan held on tight to Baby Fan, and they all zoomed off home. So again, we are on chapter 4, A Terrible Tizzy, and our learning objective is to give and explain the meaning of words in context, so 2A. So we are using man or the monitor. So here is what your first 3 questions will look like. I'm going to read them through, and then you should pause the video so that you can complete your independent task, whether it be on Teams or in your paper pack. So number 1, you have to look at the paragraph of chapter 4. Find and copy a group of words that tell you Baby Fan started to cry. Number 2, underline the word in the sentence below that means held. Number 3, find and copy a group of words that tell you Father Fan wanted his family to act urgently. So you should now look at your independent task, try to complete it to the best of your ability, and then come back and listen to the answers. So now you've completed those 3 questions independently, it's now time to go through the answers. So number 1, you had to find and copy a group of words that tell you Baby Fan started to cry, and the words are began to blub. Number 2, you had to underline the word in the sentence below that means held, and the word was clutched, in Grandpa Fan clutched at his throat. And number 3, find and copy a group of words that tell you Father Fan wanted his family to act urgently. It was, let's get out of here. Here's your 4th question. But poor Mother Fan had to pop herself out of the popcorn box. What does the word poor tell you about Mother Fan? So now you're going to complete this independently. So you should pause the video here and then go to back to the video so that you can see the answers. Just as a quick look at this question together, you think of when you're saying, oh, poor you, think about using that to help you with this answer. It is answer time. So the answer to this, what does the word poor tell you about Mother Fan? Is that Mother Fan was unlucky. So it was really unfortunate to have landed in the popcorn box. For your 5th question, you need to match the words to the definitions. So you should pause it now and complete your independent task, then come back to look at the answers. So here are your answers. Spluttered matches to coughed. Escape matches to breaking free. Terrible matches to something that is awful. And tizzy matches to panic. So question number 6 and 7. In this sentence, the smell had made him so dizzy that he tossed and tumbled. The word tossed is closest in meaning to, and you need to tick one of those 4 words. So you have fell, flipped, unsteady, and span. And number 7, you've got to look at the paragraph beginning, but Grandpa Fan was. You need to find and copy the word that tells you that Father Fan was pushed. Again, pause the video now before we move on to the answers. Good luck with completing that independent questions. So for the answers for number 6 and 7, you were asked to tick the word that is closest in meaning to tossed. Out of fell, flipped, unsteady, and span, the word we were looking for was flipped. And number 7, you had to look at the paragraph beginning, but Grandpa Fan was, and you had to find and copy the word that tells you that Father Fan was pushed, and the word was knocked. So if you've got those all correct, a massive well done. And if you didn't, can you please return now to your paper pack or your Teams to edit and improve your answers to show that you've watched this video. Well done, guys.